Yeah, the one thing that I want to be very respectful of is not answering any details from this past weekend of the actual process. There's a coaching search going on, and in fairness to that search, and really in fairness to Arizona, that's not what today's about. I would love to address a number of different issues here today, and that is just, if I need to at all, reaffirm my incredibly strong belief in the University of Arizona. Love being here. I think we have the greatest fans in the world. And if you ask, well, what was this weekend about? I think if I said to you, do you ever have in your own career maybe an opportunity that at least causes you to pause and consider? I think all of us would probably say at one point or another, yes. And that's what this weekend was for me. It was an opportunity that I really felt in the best interest of our own family and myself to at least pause and consider. By doing that, it also really strengthens your belief on the place that you're at. And I paused and considered for 40 hours in total. I know it, in the way college sports is today, it seems like an eternity, but that's how long it was. And nobody's happier to be a head coach at any place in the country than I am here at the University of Arizona. And if the deeper meaning of this weekend is that I'm here for the long haul unconditionally, that's what that means. I am. And I'm excited to be here, and I believe that we can do some magical things that have already happened here at one time. And what happened this year should only be a springboard to future great seasons, and a sign that Arizona is trying to compete for what we always have, and that is championships. I'll keep going. Two other things that I would like to make sure that I address, and I've been anxious to do so. Number one is, Greg Byrne and I have a tremendous relationship. We have from the moment that he got here. He's been a breath of fresh air, not only for myself, but I believe the entire athletic department. I don't think there's a more hardworking, high energy, somebody who really gets what college sports is today than him. Him and I, our relationship is ongoing in terms of, I believe he understands who I'm considering right now to hire as our assistant coach. I think he completely understands who's on our team and how we recruit and go about that. We've talked a lot about what we need to address moving forward. Winning a championship in 2011 is a much different landscape than it was in 2000. And it's a fluid conversation. It's ever-changing. And we have those conversations and have had ongoing conversations from the moment our season ended when we lost to UConn. And so it's not as if he's been missing or we haven't talked, and all of a sudden this weekend we talked for the first time. That is absolutely the most unfair category that he or his team can be put in. The athletic department and his team and Greg have done everything that we need to be successful, and we continue to look and say, how can we be better? This weekend didn't change that in any way. This weekend wasn't about, in my mind, leverage. We've had talks all the way, like I said, from the time he was hired all the way through this weekend. The second thing is, there's a misconception that my wife doesn't like Tucson, or maybe my family's looking to get back east. I'm 42 years old. I've lived in the East for 40 years. Is that something that means something to us? We have a lot of family and friends back there. Yes, but my wife loves Tucson, Arizona. Just so you know, one of the big reasons we're here today is because of her. Not just when we left Cincinnati to come here, but the fact that we're here today on Monday. If I moved you from Tucson to Cincinnati after you've lived in Tucson for 40 years, there would probably be a little bit of an adjustment period. But that's to be expected. In terms of our family being happy, 3 sons love it here, would be crushed to go anywhere else, don't want to move. And my wife's in that same category. So I just, to protect her, and I feel bad that she had to deal with any criticism, that's very undeserved as well. If Greg Byrne and my wife took a hit because of me, shame on me, because that's the furthest thing from the truth. And the fact that that's over with right now, and I'm looking at all of you, it's almost embarrassing. I want to coach our program and deal with our team, and the future here is very, very bright.
Sean, during this process over the weekend, did you have in mind what fans here were thinking when you were at least entertaining this?
Yeah, I'm very sensitive to it. I can't be the coach on one hand who says we have the greatest fans in the country, and then all of a sudden, in a snap of a finger, I don't care. I really care. It's one of the amazing things about the University of Arizona that our fan base is rabid. They love college basketball. Coach Olson, what he's established here, it transcends way beyond a season, way beyond a certain team. I mean, he's created a passion here that doesn't exist at very many places, and I always feel that way. I felt that way this weekend. I feel this way now, and you know, sometimes, Ryan, if you do take a moment to consider an opportunity, it really can strengthen your resolve in the place that you're at as being perfect for you. And I will tell you that that's how I feel today.